You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the show. It's Monday morning here in Gwinnett County and other places around the world as well. So happy to be here with you this morning. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a really good weekend, man. Okay, so I worked, but I went to the movies yesterday. So I love Gerard Butler. I love anything he plays in pretty much. And yesterday I went to go see Angel Has Fallen. Oh my goodness, it was such a good movie, man. It was scary though. Like, it was scary to just see what people could possibly do. It was crazy. Like, you haven't gotten a chance to go see it, it freaks you out though. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like, I love politics, right? I love talking about politics. That's why I was so in love with Scandal. Like, Scandal, it wasn't a scandal. It was like all the crap that they did in politics and all the things. It's crazy. And that movie is just it's the same way. But it's scary because it kind of gives you a look into what could happen in real life. And for me, sometimes I feel like the movies imitate real life and all the behind the scenes things that we don't see, that could possibly be going on. It was crazy. It freaked me out a little bit, but it was such a good action-packed movie, man. I was over at the AMC Web Gen 11, which is a gorgeous movie theater. If you haven't gotten a chance to go there. And also the Urban Zone is open. Like, that is a kid's place. It is gorgeous in there. Like, if you got little kids, it's a nice place. It's like an obstacle course. It's pretty cool. Like, after I left the movies, I was like, okay, let me go and stop and check it out. So it is open to the public, and there was a lot of kids there. Like, if you got little children, it's a great place to put like your do birthday parties, and they got like zip lining in there. They have like it looks like what's the show that come on TV and people are trying to jump over and they get knocked down with the mat with the God, I can't even think of the name. It's like it has like obstacle courses in there. Let me just say it has obstacle courses. It has birthday party areas. It's a really cool place. Like, if you got a kids and you want your kids to be active, yeah, this is the place. You want to tire them out so they can go home and go to bed. This is the place because it's fun, feels action packed, just stuff. Like, it's like a big jumbo gym, right? Like, it's just stuff they just bouncing around and swinging and doing chin ups and all kinds of stuff, obstacle courses. But it's cool. So it's right there by the AMC Web Gen, right in that same plaza right there where Hobby Lobby is. It's right there. So if you're coming down Scenic Highway and you see the movie theaters, Urban Zone is right there. It looks like it's pretty cool. So for people with little kids, this is a place for you to go. But anyway, I had a great time. I went to the movies on Sunday, hung out with my friend Georgette. We just did the movies, and I said and we talked to each other, like, we got to do more of this because we work all the time. She's an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur, and we pretty much work and she has a job and a business. So I do my business full time, but we kind of work all the time, so there's not a whole lot of time we spend on fun, which is kind of sad. But because I love what I do, I feel like it's okay. But it was just so nice just to like eat some popcorn and watch the movie. It was really, really cool. I had a really nice time yesterday. But Saturday, I worked, man. And when I tell you I work, I got it in. So I got my new book that's out called Pod Chicks, Stories from 14 Women who podcast, right? And I met these women, some of these women I met at the Pod Fest in March, and I really, I love their stories, and then I decided I wanted to do something with the name Pod Chicks, right? So I'm like, Pod Chicks, what can I do with that? So I decided to write a book. But here's what happened, right? After I wrote the book, I was like, man, I'm really like digging this whole Pod Chicks thing. Like, it's just so nice. And then when I did the book cover, like the title, the way I did it with the colors, I'm like, man, it is so pretty. So I'm freaking out, like, I really like that. Of course, I love podcasting because I do it every day. And so I decided, you know what? I think I want to start a community for women who podcast. And we're going to call it Pod Chicks. And when I tell you, God just poured into me everything that I need to do on Saturday. It was like I was like a mad scientist in my office Saturday just working. I think I stopped working around 7:30 that evening. But by the time I got finished, I had a online network set up because I'm a little bit techie. I'm not like a real tech head. I'm like a semi tech head. Like I can find out how to find software and make things happen. Anyway, by the time I finished on Saturday, my Pod Chicks network was up and running. I was like, oh my God, it's up. So I got that up. I set up my online store because I got this really pretty, if you see the title of the book, so go to podchicks.com. Go to podchicks.com. You'll see like the colors and the scheme and everything. Well, that's the color. So then I set up an online store for t-shirts and phone cases and hats and bags to go with the whole thing. So I was like, okay. And I got some other stuff. When I tell you God was just pouring into me, like with this whole Pod Chicks thing, He was pouring into me, and I feel so alive. I can't even tell you how alive I feel. And I got people. It seriously has not launched to the public, and I have 2 members already. It is crazy. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I know that, we search so hard for that thing, and we do business, and we're looking for what we're supposed to be doing. I feel like what I'm doing right now, talking to you, is what I love doing this. I love empowering people. I love helping people launch their businesses, their podcasts. I love that stuff. And so I feel like I have that thing now, like my thing. Like I do a lot of stuff, but I feel like I was looking for that one thing that I could just really just go full in, that's going to help people. And my Pod Chicks is it. So I'm excited about that. And I look back, it's kind of like the butterfly effect. Like I became a podcaster. I went to Podfest. I got the idea for Pod Chicks. I'm launching a Pod Chicks network. I already got members that's interested in joining and have joined. It's crazy. It's like the butterfly effect. But anyway, I'm grateful and thankful. And I just want to tell y'all about my whole weekend. It was a good weekend. I worked all day Saturday. I kept my grandbaby on Friday, and I went to the movies yesterday. And I ain't doing anything else after that. Not anything. All right. So listen, let's keep it moving. Today is Monday, September the 9th, and today we're going to be doing our horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Michael Thiessen, and we're going to go right on in and kick it off with Aries. Aries, you will find that unfinished projects at home will be most satisfying. Don't let your jealous imagination play games with you. Get into fitness programs to keep in shape. Your ambitious mood may not go over well with your loved ones. Listen, if you got an ambitious mood, listen, don't share it with anybody. If you don't think your loved ones are gonna like what you got to say, sometimes I don't share anything with anybody because people don't believe, like they don't believe what's possible a lot of times. So sometimes you just got to keep your stuff to yourself and just launch. Like I didn't tell anybody I was launching Pod Chicks Network. Nobody. God gave me the idea. I came down. I found the right kind of software to learn to launch a membership site. I did my due diligence. I love this. I love the software that I'm using for the site, for the membership site. And I just did it. I didn't tell anybody till yesterday that I had launched because I didn't need anybody's input and feedback, just God. And He was giving me everything I need. So that being said, Aries, don't share ambitions with everybody because they don't understand a lot of times and they're not going to support you. All right, Taurus, stick to your work and avoid emotional confrontations. Social events should be the highlight of your day. You could have a change of heart if an old flame waltzes back into your life. Older family members may take advantage of you by making you feel guilty. Listen, don't let anybody make you feel guilty. Just don't. Right? Don't do it. If you start to feel guilty, ask yourself, why am I feeling guilty? If it's something you don't want to do and you honestly just don't want to do it and it's something that you don't have to do, don't feel guilty about it. On the flip side, you can have a change of heart if an old flame waltzes back into your life. Okay, you might have some sparks flying, Taurus. You never know. Ooh, you never know. Old flames. Gemini, be precise in your communications to avoid any misunderstandings and arguments. Be aware of any deception on the part of those you deal with. Someone left a real mess for you to sift through. Ooh, don't you hate cleaning up after people? Now that could be in the house, that could be at work, that could just be some stuff going on in your life. But it's a real mess, and we hope you get through it today, Gemini, for real. And beware of deception. You got some deceptive people out there. You know you do. Cancer, you will have the discipline to make changes you feel are necessary. Work quietly on your own and you will forge ahead. Travel and education pursuits may help you alleviate the stress you've been feeling. Do a little traveling. Do something different. Like, yes, I wasn't stressed, but I really enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed just being in the atmosphere. So you might need to do a little traveling today or learn something new. That's another good thing. You're never too old to learn. Learn something new, Cancer, or do some traveling. Leo, ask others to help you, or you may feel that a burden is weighing you down. Be considerate and avoid being overly opinionated, or arguments will ensue. You will need a little competition today. Get involved in activities that will stretch your stamina. Okay, stretch yourself. It's always good. I'm gonna stretch myself today. I got a lot. I gotta get off the show. I gotta run to the dentist to pick up my retainers. I gotta go to a meeting that's probably gonna last me half the day. Then I gotta come back and do a training with someone who wants to start a podcast. I'm excited about that. She wants to start a podcast. She's in Alabama, so we got a training at 7:00. We're gonna train her on what she needs to do. Walk her through the steps that I use to get my podcast up and running off the ground. All right, Virgo. You be wise to control your spending so your debts don't get out of hand. You can make money if you concentrate on producing services that will make domestic chores easier. You may want to get a little extra rest. You are prone to infections and fevers. Last week I talked about somebody doing some making something that's gonna make people's lives better, and I told that story. But it's kind of cool because if you can do something, Virgo, that's gonna make people's lives, domestic lives, better, I say forge ahead, because you never know what that could turn into. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Michael Thyssen.
Yeah.
back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you your daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Libra, those you live with may be experiencing problems. Relatives will want you to get together. You may not be too pleased with the action of those you live with. Okay, so you're going to have some home problems today. They're not pleased with you, and you're not going to be pleased with them. So watch out on the home front, Libra. Scorpio, your mate needs extra attention and is feeling rather insecure when you're not in sight. Okay, all right. Give them some attention. Give them a little attention. They need a little bit, just a little bit. Your support and concerns will help. You will get along and you will get along well in social situations. Don't let any money slip through your fingers today. Don't hold your hand too tight, because if it's too tight, nothing can get in and nothing can get out. But be careful, Scorpio. Don't let it slip out. Just leave it slightly open a little bit, right? So nothing slips out, but you have room enough to let some come in. All right. Sagittarius, strengthen your position among your peers. Don't let friends or relatives make you feel guilty if you're not able to attend one of their affairs. Opportunities for romance will develop through activities with large groups. Okay, Sag, you got to go out with some people today so you might have some, love connection. Yes. Capricorn, opposition is present, and you should be prepared to counteract it as best you can. You may want to invest in something that will grow in value. Having your own business is a good idea. Having your own business is a good idea for me all the time. However, you have to be comfortable with not having a weekly paycheck or a monthly paycheck or a bi-weekly paycheck, because money doesn't come like that when you have your own business. It comes sporadically. That's the one thing most entrepreneurs will tell you. Until you turn into a big business where you got constant revenue coming in, when you're just starting out, that money comes sporadically. So you got to be very comfortable with, saying, okay, I want to start this business. And I'm not saying this to scare you, but I'm just keeping it real. I want to start this business, but don't quit your job yet. Hold on to your job if you can and start your side hustle, baby. Because I did that. I quit my job. I was working for Verizon and I quit. And I just went straight into my business, and it was a struggle. But I managed, and it's been 21 years. I ain't mad at myself. But I'm just telling you what I know. All right, Aquarius. You must make them stand on their own 2 feet, regardless of how much you want to make things better for them. I understand that. Don't hesitate to voice your opinion when it comes to matters of pertaining to work. Don't be too eager to cut those who have disappointed you in life. Sometimes you don't even know why people didn't do the things that you thought they would do. It could have been a reason that had nothing to do with you. So just make sure, don't cut them. If they disappointed you for whatever reasons, maybe your expectations were too high for them. Just don't close too many doors. All right, my fellow fish Pisces, take care when dealing with older relatives. You can make money if you are wise in your choices. Underhandedness will affect your reputation. What? Nah, I got a rep to protect. So I ain't doing nothing underhand, but now I got to figure out what that means today. That's a little scary, especially because I'm dealing with a bunch of politicians right now. I ain't trying to be one right now, but I'm working with some that need my help. So I gotta watch that. All right. Okay, George the Duck, Sugar Hill's unofficial mascot has passed away. Yep. George then went on to duck heaven, y'all. George the Duck, who became an unofficial mascot for the city of Sugar Hill, has died. A Facebook post from the city's page last Thursday night said George was discovered to have several injuries on Thursday. He was examined by a veterinarian but did not survive. Somebody killed George. It's a sad day for Sugar Hill. The Sugar Hill Mayor Steve Edwards said in an email, George was there when we started construction on the East Center, and he morphed into a beautiful mascot. Although he was the first and will be irreplaceable, just like the beloved mascot Ooga. There will be George 2 and possibly a mate to keep George 2 company. As Ooga is an important in Dog Nation, George was important in Sugar Hill. Okay, George, rest in heaven. That was a duck over in Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill had an unofficial mascot named George who passed away. All right. I can't make this up, y'all. I had to share that because I can't. Some of these things I can't make up. I'm telling you. I get these stories. I'm like, really? The duck passed away? Okay. I'm gonna talk about that on the show. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot. cannot. All right, so Clay Cox is running for the old House seat. All right. Less than a year after he was defeated in a re-election attempt, former state representative Clay Cox has confirmed he will try to get his old seat in Georgia House of Representatives back next year. Cox announced that he will run for the Republican nomination for the State House District Seat 108. District 108 seat. Cox is a resident of Lilburn, represented the district 7 years ago, and came back to serve as a second 2-year stint as a district representative during 2017 and 2018 legislative session. He is seeking a rematch against State Representative Jasmine Clark. She's a Democrat in Lilburn who defeated Cox in the November 2018 general election. So he won his seat back, Jasmine. He's coming for you. Coming for you, girl. After much prayer, discussion with my family, and encouragement from so many throughout our community, he said he was proud to announce his candidacy for the State House Representative. Cox said, I love Lilburn. I grew up here, started a successful business in Lilburn, and this is where we have raised our family. I have a strong desire to see our community reinvigorated and our economy growing. So he's coming for you. Yep. He's coming. It's going to be, I think this election right here is going to be one of the ones that we're going to never forget. I just really do. Like, there's just a lot of people that are running for a lot of seats. I'm talking about people, a lot of interesting people. Let me just say that. The second phase of construction begins for the trail connecting Georgia Gwinnett College to downtown Lawrenceville. So the city of Lawrenceville named a contractor for phase 2 of the College Corridor project that will connect Georgia Gwinnett College to downtown Lawrenceville. The city announced it awarded E.R. Schnell Contractor, Inc. with the contract to begin construction on phase 2 of its 2.2-mile linear park that will connect Georgia Gwinnett College to downtown district. The project costs roughly $10 million and will add a 2.2-mile roadway with multi-use trails and bike paths. So they're going to be connected, which is kind of cool because that was something that Lawrenceville had been trying to do, connect the college to downtown. So I think that's going to be kind of cool. The connection has been a part of the city's planning and development for years, and they're excited to see it finally come to fruition. That was said by Mayor Judy Jordan Johnson in a statement. After property acquisition, design, and phase 1 implementation, we are prepared to begin this final phase of this project that will bring about a physical connection to mirror the strong working relationship the city has built with Georgia Gwinnett over the years. Especially thanks to the city staff for their diligence to see the project through. All right, so that's going to be a nice little, they can walk to downtown. They're young. They can do it. They're young. They can get it. They can walk it. They can get it in. Yep, they're young. So listen, and I wanted to make sure I announced it because I may forget. Thursday, the fair is coming on Thursday. So if you like going to the fair, here's your opportunity to go. The fair is coming on Thursday. The county fair is going to be having free admission on Thursdays. It opens at 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday. So if you want to go out there, you got to go online to Gwinnett County Fair. I think that's what it is, Gwinnett County Fairgrounds, and register so you can get your free tickets to go on Thursday. Right? But just in case you can't make it Thursday, they got some great prizes. So the Gwinnett County Fair website is offering tickets at a discounted price, an unlimited ride stamp for $17, and a single day entry ticket range from $3 for children and seniors to $8 for adults. Prices will increase to $10 for adults and $5 for children and seniors. Children under 5 get in free with the parent, but on Thursday it's free. So the fair opens on Thursday from 5 p.m. to 11 and weekdays from 11 a.m. To midnight on Saturdays and from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Sunday. So you got the fair. You got about from September the 12th to September the 22nd. So go online to Gwinnett County Fair to get your free tickets for Thursday because they're going to run out. I went to the fair last year and man, it was so many people over there and it was hot. I was talking about, and we went at nighttime too. It was still hot. I was like, it's hot and it's sticky. It's ilky. All right, so I'm going to go to another song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
It's 3 a.m. You got me waiting for your love. I'm at the corner of the club. It's pouring down, but I won't budge. I'll call your bluff. You think you're tough, yeah, So go ahead, come and put me off. Bring all your friends so they can watch. You're drunk dialing up my phone, so here I am at 3 a.m. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play, yeah. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. Oh, you're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no. I'm just about done. I guess we'll talk when morning comes. Just chillin', keep it cool for us, yeah. Hey, that's a cue for entry. I know those eyes. Let's act surprised, yeah. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play, yeah. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. Oh, you're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no. It's 9 a.m. Last night we fought down at the club, but yet you're here in my arms. They're calling us crazy. I know that it's crazy, not logical, against all odds. I call it love. I call it love. You got me looking crazy, baby. These wicked little games you play, yeah. So step up to the plate, don't wait. It's 3 a.m., so here I am. You're crazy, crazy. You're bullseye out of your mind. You're crazy, crazy. In every way I can find. You're crazy, crazy. The more I think of it, I might be crazy too. Crazy for wanting you, no.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So right now, Brazelton is going to be having a town council meeting today at 7 p.m. It's going to be at the courtroom, police and municipal court building located at 5040 Highway 53. So if you want to go out to that meeting, it's at 7 p.m. this evening. Town council meeting, 7 p.m. this evening. Courtroom, police and municipal court building located at 5040 Highway 53 in Brazelton. All right, check it out. You got something to say, you want to hear what's going on, it's your opportunity. I always say, you can't, if you don't go out and attend these events, you're not going to know what's happening. So the Swanee Fest is planning committee is also meeting today. So if you want to, find out about what Swanee has going on, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. today, Swanee Fest Planning Committee is meeting 330 Town Center Avenue. That's in Swanee, Georgia. They're gonna be talking about some upcoming events, what they have planned for Swanee. Yeah, for the Swanee Fest. That's what I love about our town. Like that's what I love about Georgia, period. Like the metro area, they have a lot of different events that you can go to. A lot of them. All right, let's move on to some business. If you want to do some network day, it's a networking event with Pro Network. They're going to be having an event today, and you still have time to get there. It's going to be Toastmasters meeting. Say it better with Toastmasters. Share your interests and your goals in a positive, supportive environment, and let them help you expand your knowledge and horizons. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. That's going to be today at 4973 West Price Road, and that's in Swanee as well at the North Gwinnett Church. Toastmasters, they're going to be meeting today from 12 to 1. 4973 West Price Road, Swanee, Georgia, the North Gwinnett Church. So if you want to get out there and network with some Toastmaster members and, hone your speaking skills and get your presentation tight, Toastmasters is a great way for you to do that. So check them out. You never know. Hey, you never know. So the local AARP is holding the defensive driving safety course today in Gwinnett Public Library. This is an all-day event. Every time I announce it, I want you to know that if you go to this defensive driving course, it's all day. So just make sure that you plan accordingly for that. It's not like one of them things you can just run in there and run out. It's an all-day event. Yep. If you need to go and get your defensive driving. You may have some points on your license, and this is where this comes in handy. Like if you got points on your license, and your insurance goes up because you kind of messed up, you might want to take a defensive driving course. I'm just saying, it could help you. Yep, it could help you. I had an accident one time, but I didn't get points because it wasn't my fault. But I was gonna get points. So I was freaking out. I was like, I'm gonna get points on my license, like for real. And so, but they said to me, hey, listen, you go online, you take a defensive driving course. That's gonna help you tremendously. And I was like, okay, I can do that. That one was online. This one right here is in person. It's gonna be in Swanee too, at the public library. So if you want to check that out, check it out. All right, Monday night networking. You want to do some networking tonight, some business? Is your network working for you? Come meet a new group of people to take your business to the next level. Enjoy a glass of wine and tell us how they can help you grow. Bring a friend and be entered to win a spa raffle. That's going to be tonight, 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. That's going to be located at Bellevue Spa, right? 5880 Live Oak Parkway, and that's in Norcross. So you want to do some networking tonight, meet some other business people, 5880 Live Oak Parkway in Norcross. Yep, that's tonight. Tickets are $5. It's not free, it's $5. So you want to do a little networking, you're going to go to the Bellevue Spa. And again, that's located at 5880 Live Oak Parkway in Norcross. Yes. Going out there. You might win those spot tickets. You never know. Hey, you never know. All right, so you want to learn how to make a notebook. So they're going to have a notebook class tonight in Duluth. $15 for the tickets. Beginners and advanced people are welcome. It's going to be that's the day from 11 to 1. If you want to do that, you want to go to discoversewing.com to register for that class. If you want to know how to make notebooks, that sounds so interesting. Like it really does. I got meetings. That would be something I would be interested in. I love paper. Like I'm a paper junkie. But anyway, that's this morning from 11 to 1. Go to the website. And that's going to be located in the Duluth area. Go to the website, discoversewing.com, or you can give them a call at 404-303-8030. Again, that number is 404-303-8030. And that's $15 for this class. And it's at 11 o'clock. Weekday bingo. You want to play some bingo? Weekday bingo. It's going to be at American Legion Post 233 this evening from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. So if you want to play bingo, you can check that out. Go to gapost233.com, gapost233.com to find out more information. If you like bingo, it's going to be tonight. Yeah, go on out there and play bingo. That's going to be at 4635 U.S. Highway 78 in Loganville. Starts at 7:30. You want to get there a little early so you can get your seat. You want to register and find out more information. Go to gapost233.com or give them a call, 770-466-4728. Again, that number is 770-466-4728. All right, listen, that's all I got for you because I got to run. But I'm going to play one last song and then I'm going to come back and bring you my inspiration for the day. Stay tuned.
Isn't it funny? We came to that. I thought I won you over, but you were holding back. Isn't it funny? You could not care less. How you took those words back, now I'm just a mess. I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something, give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Isn't it funny how much you mean to me? I can't get my head around how we used to be. You said you love me, and I gave my heart. You cannot care less, you were tearing me apart. Oh, I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Oh, convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah. So give me something, give me something. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Yeah. Oh, give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I'm running away from, yeah. Give me something.
Welcome back. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you some daily inspiration, and then I gotta run. So my daily inspiration for today is: life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Ooh, let me say that again. Life is what happens while you are busy making other plans. Here's the thing about life. It's going to happen. I don't care how many plans you make. It's going to happen anyway. So you can make all the plans you want, which is good. I'm not saying don't make plans, because I make plenty. But at some point, you got to remember, life is still happening. So don't spend so much time planning that you let life pass you by. Don't spend so much time working until you let life pass you by. Now, I'm going to drink my own Kool-Aid. I'm going to take my own advice, because I work a lot. And sometimes I realize life has passed me by. I had a great weekend, right? And I realized, man, I need to do more of this, because life is happening. You know, while I'm busy working and busy planning and working out strategies, and life is just going right on by. Sometimes you just got to stop for a second and enjoy life. You know, life is going to happen. Don't let it pass you by. So listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. You could have spent anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 40 minutes here with me. Sorry, I got to cut this short today, but I have to get to the dentist, and I got a ton of meetings today. But I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. If you missed any episode of the show, you can go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to past episodes. Also, if you're interested in learning how to be a pod chick, go to Podchix. That's PODCHIX. The letter X.com. Become a member of our community over there. I'm so excited about that. This is really exciting for me. And this is for people who are really serious about learning podcasting and growing a podcast and turning it into a business, or building a business around their podcasting, or using their podcast to grow their business. It's not for people it's not a social media site like Facebook where you're just going to go and hang out. This is a real community of podcasting, women who podcast. That's what I'm building. I'm building a real community of people, women who podcast there, and who are serious about this industry. This is a powerful industry. I'm talking about super powerful, and it is just, even though it's been around for a minute, it's just taking flight. So anyway, Good Morning Gwinnett. If you missed any past episodes, follow me on Good Morning Gwinnett on Facebook, Good Morning Gwinnett on Instagram, and at GM Gwinnett on Twitter. Also, go to Google, Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts, and subscribe to the show. Still trying to get my numbers up. I got about 3.5 months left to go to do that. I'm working diligently. You know, I'm grateful for all the followers I do have so far and all the subscribers to the show, but I had a big bodacious goal. I'm going to keep that goal. I'm going to keep that goal till I hit it. 1 million subscribers or 1 million downloads or a combination of both. That was my goal at the beginning of this year. I'm in the 9th month of this year. I still got that goal. But anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing, at 9 a.m. So until next time, thank you again for listening. I'll be back. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.